you been doing, Marquise?
I must say, but
Welcome back, sports fans, to another segment of Sports Court. I'm your judge, jury, and executioner, Tom Davies. And like always, I'm joined by former All-Star NFL quarterback Marquise Studebaker.
say Thunderbolt.
No one calls you that.
Just do it.
And my partner, Thunderbolt Studebaker.
Good to be here, Tom. BAM!
What is that?
Didn't I tell you I'd be trying out my new catchphrase?
Oh, you well, obviously not.
Well, maybe somebody should start showing up to Wednesday night bowling.
Moving on. When we get back, we'll be looking at our college football highlights. Then later, we'll be looking to Samantha McCormick for our NBA update.
BAM! God!
Thunderbolt.
Network says my fan base would attract me more if I had a nickname. You like?
What's with the catchphrase?
It's like, well, it's the sound of a thunderbolt.
Yeah, well, maybe. Keep trying them out, and I'm sure you'll hit it one day, buddy. Yeah.
BAM!
Ready in 3.
For those of you who stuck with us during the break, wow, really? And now we'll turn to Marquise for his highlight of the night. Marquise.
Thanks, Tom. In the Alabama to Florida game last Saturday, we saw Nelson Jeffries take a pretty big hit in the third quarter. Throwing 2 touchdown passes after being laid out on a stretcher for more than 5 minutes, Jeffries gets my highlight of the night.
I haven't seen something this unbelievable since your last game at Auburn in '82.
Please, Tom, I don't like to talk about that day.
I'm so sorry.
Haven't been the same man
Marquise,
since.
I didn't know. It was just,
It was a
I thought I might
hot
bring
day
up-
in Alabama. Thought I saw vultures flying above me. Turned out to just be a blimp. We were 2 minutes from the half, lighting the Tigers up. Running the QB option on the third down, I got hit from both ways. I asked coach to let me play in what might have been my last professional game. I was lucky just to be able to walk off the field.
Rushed for 60 yards and carded for
I managed to throw 354 yards in that game and score 2 touchdowns in the third quarter.
We get it, Marquise. You were amazing on the football field. I swear, I've never.
After each play, each breath. Down, sit. BAM! Down, sit. BAM! Down, sit. BAM! Sit. BAM! And then, crunch.
Marquise, let's call it what it was. A bruised rib.
Yeah. But it really hurt. Damn it, Tom, you and me gotta be like, Will and Grace, 100% support, trust, and honesty.
For the last time, I'm not gay. Before we end, let's look at Alabama University. Marquise, what is their secret? They just keep winning.
Well, Tom, what Alabama's doing is, the reason the Alabama team wins is because they score more points than the other team in every game.
Thanks, Keese. Wow. Come on, big guy. Come on.
Wait, where you going?
Happy hour for a happy guy.
Hold on now. Sam's gonna come in and shoot her segment.
Ugh, don't scare me like that. Could you imagine? Cannot believe I hooked up with her. I'm so glad she couldn't find a babysitter.
Do you really think this is appropriate for a sports show?
Maybe when I get my check in the mail, we can talk about what's appropriate.
What are you talking about? Check? Check?
For Tom Jr.?
I am not the father of that baby. I am not the father of that baby. And I'm not paying child support. I passed 3 blood tests.
Oh, is that supposed to impress me?
Marquise, I thought we talked about the catchphrase.
You're so right. I love my new Thunderbolt sound way more. I really struck lightning with this one.
No, that's not what I meant. First, you haven't changed it at all. And two, can we move on with the rest of the show?
Absolutely, absolutely. But listen, I'm going to do it again in this scene. It's got a much more hollow sound, so you can really feel the force of the storm.
Okay, we can talk about this catchphrase later, Marquise.
Got it. I'll do it one more time. It's going to be completely original, and it'll be perfect for my new image, Thunderbolt 2.0.
Back in 3,
Sure, buddy.
2.
Let's just wrap this thing up. Welcome back, sports fans. The NBA is back, and here to cover every waking second of LeBron James's life, Samantha McCormick. How are you doing, Samantha?
Well, it's as cold as my ex-husband's heart out here, but then again, divorce is never fun.
How completely unprofessional. The Heat and Lakers played last night. How did they do?
Well, Tom, while the old LeBron would have been all up in these bitches raw dog, last night he definitely played it safe and wore a LeBron-dom. He was like Obama at the Denver debate or OJ at a PTA meeting, just out of his element.
Now, Samantha, what does LeBron need to do moving forward this season?
Well, if LeBron can't win another championship, his career will be for naught. His accomplishments erased from the annals of history, his name broken along with his manhood, scattered in the wind for illiterate guinea pigs to feast on in the jungles of Mexico.
Not that I and everyone else in the country aren't rooting for LeBron's complete and utter downfall. But just last year, you said that all he needed to do to become one of the all-time greats was to win a championship. And, well, what do you say about the one he just won last year?
Doesn't count. This is what matters now.
Thanks, Samantha.
I want my CDs back, Davies!
Bam!
Look at what you did now, asshole.
You're the one that brought your kids here. Is this the sports court or the divorce court?
One day I'm going to beat the living shit out of both of you. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay, Mama's here. Shh.
Yo, I don't know what you're thinking about the Thunderbolt sound, but this time I definitely put a lot more emphasis on the syllable. You can really hear the boom.
Shut up! Will you? Let me speak for 1 second. How did anyone get a job around here? Were they just handing them at the door? You! Yeah. Don't ever bring your child into this studio. Your child. And you! What's with the catchphrase? You say, boom. Yeah. And you.
Me?
Yeah. My coffee really sucked this morning, and it's like my favorite part of the day.
I'm sorry.
And you! Yeah, you're the guy I want to talk to. I'd like you to tell the network that Tom Davies is moving on.
Network called.
Yeah.
They said, quote, if you leave, they'll take you to court penniless and dickless for breach of contract.
Well, all right then.
I thought you left. I thought you.
Marquise. Buddy.
Look at what you've done now.
Marquise. From all of us here at SportsCourt, that's all far. Marquise. That's our final verdict. Marquise, don't break things. Marquise, I'll come to bowling night. It's Marquise.